New numbers show Duluth students have fallen behind in science and reading scores. That's according to new data just released by the state today. Northern News Now's Natalie Hepner joins us in studio to break down those results. Natalie?
Yeah, Briggs, the data collected by the Minnesota Department of Education looks at statewide test results, such as the Minnesota Comprehensive Assessment and the Minnesota Test of Academic Skills. The results show how Minnesota students from 3rd grade to 11th grade are performing statewide, but also breaks it down by district. According to the Minnesota Department of Education, statewide scores in each assessment area remain 10 percentage points below pre-pandemic levels from 2019. Since 2019, Duluth student scores have decreased nearly 9% in math, 7% in reading, and 6% in science. Superintendent John Magus said the Duluth School District is looking at the results and focusing on helping specific student groups who might not be performing as well as others.
When we look at students that have declined, quite often there are students who have been historically underserved and students who we've seen drops throughout the state and throughout the nation with this latest batch of test scores.
Magus says some of the students who are underserved in the district include special education students and students from racial groups that have struggled, such as Black students. Now, Magus says the results from Duluth schools are similar to declines seen across the rest of the state, but the district is still taking ownership of those results.
Thank you, Natalie. Coming up at 6, we'll take a closer look at the state's response to the results, along with how Duluth Public Schools plan to raise those scores.